Live from Studio Dead End, brought to you by Deadbeats LLC and Omega Images. It's Spinning Out.
1, 2, ready, go!
Spinning out, whoa, spinning out, whoa. Mama, look this way, 'cause we are winning now. Whoa, feet on the ground, head in the clouds. Don't touch me now, we're spinning out.
And now, the man of the half hour. It's
Yeah,
me.
we are here. You know what's special about today, or this week, is episode 6. To go along with 6 rings. Yes, 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 yes. That's all. I'll stop talking about them when they start losing. Cody, with your fucking Cowboys. Episode 6, though, we're here. We're just gonna get right into it. This is Neck Deep. This is In Bloom. But before we get into it, let's get into something else. Today's show, we got a lot of stuff. My boys in Elbow Room. Yeah, that's the name. It's fantastic. Cleveland, Spencer, and Scott are on the show. You'll see them later. They got some awesome news. And now back to this. Neck Deep, In Bloom.
It's stop digging it up, or we're never gonna see it. Oh, and
Back, baby. My name is Woody. We're here. I have a lot of junk in my teeth because I just pounded close to a family size of Ruffles. Don't toss. No! My penis. There's crumbs left. The crumbs are the best part. It's loaded bacon and cheddar, potato skins, and it's all up in these teeth and in this system, but they're delicious. Get at it. You know it's here. It's Friday, February 8th. Welcome to your release day. We got 5 releases. Sentinels from Stay Sick Records with Sentinels. Unsound Recollections, welcome to your release day. Envisions, Between You and Me, also Stay Sick Records, killing it. Emarosa, we all love Emarosa. They went a little poppy, but we got Peach Club out today. Hopeless Records, definitely check that one out. Calling All Captains, Nothing Grows Here EP from Equal Vision Records, and my most excited one that I can't wait to listen to tomorrow, As December Falls, debut album, self-titled. It's going to be fantastic. I love all their singles and all their old stuff, so this is going to be great, and it's on our list of bands you should be checking out in 2019. And now, for the weather.
Oh, you son of a bitch! That's what you messaged him! Fuck you!
The polar vortex himself. It's cold. We got some news. Let's see. What happened this week of February 8th and the previous 4 days, because that's only when I checked the news. Excuse me. Seaway. Apparently there's stuff in the works. They said, yeah, there's some stuff in the works. So that's where I got that news. That's exciting. Home Safe. They may or may not be recording in Toronto this week. Check out Twitter for the real answer, because it's definitely there. Awake at Last. There's a new single today. Check it out. It's awesome. Gold Steps from last episode. This week they're recording in Kentucky. They're putting some stuff together. It looks pretty cool from what I've seen. And Zach and Liz have been sending me some shit, so keep doing it. I love it. Jail Socks. Top 5 band names so
That's
far.
great.
I know. Jail Socks. What are jail socks? What do you think? Now, to the weather.
Again, really?
What do you think jail socks are?
I mean, I would guess something along the lines of like a prison wallet. I think it's like a
And
butt.
enough of the weather.
Sounds like a condom.
Ryan Reynolds.
Oh.
Anyway, Jail Socks. What up? They signed with No Sleep Records. That's fucking awesome. Check them out. They're pretty cool. High energy. Love it. We Came as Romans. I don't really know what's going on with them, but they did a giant Twitter picture. It said 2-6, which was 2 days ago. I just don't know the things. But they did announce a co-headlining tour with someone. It's here. I'm just building the suspense, people. We came as Romans and someone else because I didn't write it down. Good job, me. Some tours. Falling in Reverse announced a tour with Ice Nine Kills, New Year's Day, and From Ashes to New. Because who doesn't want Ronnie Radke screaming in your face? All American Rejects too, people. He did both. It's a switch over. Probably one of the coolest things. Free throw to the weather.
To the weather.
Free Throw announced their album What's Past is Prologue, coming out March 29. Check out their single The Corner's Dilemma. And one of my favorite announcements so far, Sleep on It. Their LP2 is done, but I don't know when it's going to be released yet or anything like that, but I'm excited. And I'm coming for you, me and Silly Silly Dave, This Wildlife, and Sleep on It, all up in Boston's face on April 22nd. Shout out to all the people I know that were born on April 22nd. Pam. Yeah.
I feel like Pam has a birthday every couple of months.
Pam Dawes.
Pam. Get it, girl. Yeah. Michael Graham. Shout out, I think. Alex, Godbrother. Love it. Many other people. Yeah, so. This next music video is very near and dear to my heart, mainly because it's coming from the heart right now. We are going to listen to Felicity. Love me some Felicity. Old Habits EP is coming out soon. This is going to be one of the next big bands, I can tell you. This song is called Dramatic Effect. Check this out. I have a playlist. And for the weather.
And slight breezy. Little side of chili.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which way's north? You can point.
North?
Talk to me about
north
the polar,
that way.
the polar vortex, Cody.
The polar vortex. It's
Yeah.
bad. It's cold. Right now, though, it's like, I don't know, it was like 40, 50 degrees today. It's pretty nice. So thank you, Obama, for that.
In a good way or a bad way?
I don't, in a way. A good way.
Okay.
But bad. Because climate change is bad.
Yeah.
So,
Wow, we actually covered the weather.
well, I figured fourth time's the charm.
He's wrong. We're back because of those technical difficulties. This is Felicity. One of my personal favorites. Hang on.
What's the song?
Hang on.
I'm
What is
waiting.
Yeah, you're going to be waiting.
For what?
And we're here. We're officially recording. We're with Scott and Spencer from Elbow Room.
Hello.
I'll let you guys introduce yourself, what you do in the band, and then we'll go from there.
Yeah, I'm Scott. I play ukulele, and I'm Scott. I play drums, do a little production stuff.
I'm Spencer. I play guitar and sing. I do a little bit less production stuff, but still a little bit.
Okay, cool. And I know for previous recordings, for some reason the edges get cut off, so if you guys could squeeze together, it's super comfy. I know the vocalists are never like super close, but we're gonna make it right here. Yeah, that should work. Okay, so tell me a little bit about Elbow Room. You guys are what, Cleveland, Ohio based?
Yeah, west suburbs of Cleveland, Ohio.
Nice. Hit me with that knowledge. What's Elbow Room all about?
Take it away, Spencer.
All right, well, Elbow Room is, I don't have the words to describe our sound. I think a lot of people use the terms like pop punk or like just alternative punk, alternative rock, anything in that realm people have used to describe us. And we're just a group of dudes that love to play music. We grew up loving music. It's always all of our passions, and we always wanted to be in a rock band. And over time, the lineup has fallen into place to what it is now, and we're hitting it hard now. So.
Right. And you guys had a pretty big 2018 as far as the end of it. You snuck in a pretty big announcement. You signed with Penultimate Records. What's it like being on their label for just over a month now?
Yeah, it's really cool. Jamie, the founder and owner, he's a really nice guy. It's just awesome to be on the label with some bands that we grew up listening to, like Forever Came Calling, Handguns. Yeah, everyone on the label is super cool, really diverse as well, many different styles of music, which is nice. So they've been treating us really well. We, right off the bat, heard really good things about them. And yeah, we're going to be putting out another release here this year under Penultimate, and we're really excited.
Nice. Is that going to be an EP, or are you going to go for a full length?
Not a full length yet.
Yeah.
Somewhere in the realm of an EP. We'll have more details coming up.
Yeah, we're not sure how it's all going to go down, but you know, we're writing and recording, so we'll put something out in some form.
Nice.
At some point, you know, we'll let you know soon.
I'm excited. So what was the link up between you and, you said, Jamie? How did they find you, or did you reach out to them?
Yeah, funny story actually. So we were heading to a show in Cincinnati, and it was just like the day of a show, so it was actually in Kentucky, but right on the border of Cincinnati, with our friends and Mascots for their EP release. Yeah, and we got like a message in the Facebook actually, and it was from a guy named Jamie, and we checked it out, and you know, he said something about Penultimate Records, so that rang a bell for me. Name sounded familiar. I looked up the Instagram page, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm like, yes, I know this label because of Handguns, Forever Came Calling. So we opened for Forever Came Calling in another project earlier last year, so we remember hearing about the label, and they were on our radar. So yeah, we're really stoked about it, and just talked to them about it, and yeah, it all worked out really nice.
Hell yeah. Were there any stipulations to your, I guess, contract with them? How is it going to go moving forward between you two guys, or between the two?
It's a pretty, I'd say it's a pretty open-minded contract. Penultimate's really out for the main mission to kind of change the industry in a way that no labels have really tried to change the industry before. They're really just trying to put the power back in the hands of the creators of the music in the industry. And yeah, like I said, it's a really open-minded deal. It's really just a partnership. We're together on it, and as a band and them as a label, we're working together to build each other up. We're both really young. We've been playing shows for less than 2 years as a band. With our current lineup, probably less than a year and a half, we've been playing shows together. And Penultimate's only been around for almost 2 years now, I think, as well. So we're just two young organizations working our butts off, and we're both out here to make a positive difference. And I think that's what's most exciting about working with them.
Nice. And speaking of shows, you have one this Friday, which is technically today, because this is when the interview is going to be airing.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. Glitch in the Matrix kind of shit. But you're playing the Never Expected release on Friday for Deadfall at Mahal's? Is that how you pronounce it?
Yes.
So what are you excited about for this show coming up?
See some homies.
Yeah, it's a bunch of bands.
Rock music.
Bunch of bands from our area. Deadfall did their EP with Seth Henderson as well, who he mixed our record. And yeah, it's Taylor Scott, As Time Fades, and I can't remember
the Dolly Hoppers.
Dolly Hoppers. We haven't played with the Dolly Hoppers yet. We're stoked about that. So just some really good bands from the area. It's going to be a great time. Love playing at Mahal's. It's like our home court. So yeah.
Yeah.
And while we're on the Mahal's train, you also have another show on the 7th of March. I guess you're playing with William Ryan Key, former Yellow Card extraordinaire, Selfish Things, Corey Wells. Talk to us a little bit about that show.
Yeah, we're really excited for that one. You know, we played with the Selfish Things guys on a show with I think the Spill Canvas was on tour last fall, and we opened that show. So we'll see the Selfish Things guys again. I've heard good things about Corey Wells and you know, Ryan from Yellow Card. Obviously, everyone knows who that is. You know, when I was a kid, ever since I've been listening to Kid, it's one of my biggest songwriting inspirations. So it's a cool full circle moment for us as a band. So we're excited for that. You know, hoping to play to some new faces. Hopefully get some new listeners, make some new friends. You know.
Definitely, that's what's up. I'm just gonna ask it because of timeliness, and everyone else seems to be giving their thoughts. It's been one day, barely 24 hours. What are your thoughts on the Super Bowl?
Okay, I'll go here.
Yeah, you go.
I'll tell you, my biggest pet peeve was just the sweet victory tease from SpongeBob.
God,
Same.
right?
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
that song, first of all, that song is a masterpiece. So I just thought they were going to go into it. I thought they were going to jam it. They wouldn't have won it for me. I didn't think Maroon 5 was that bad. I mean, we know what we're getting ourselves into, a lot of backtracking. I'm not a huge Maroon 5 guy, but I mean, their stage setup was sick.
I
The
can dig it,
drummer
though.
was ripping it. The guitarist was. So I think a lot of people out there, they're not musicians. I think they just like to judge them right away. I think it's popular to be like, oh, their show wasn't good. But I mean, it is what it is. SpongeBob thing, I was kind of like, even if they just
That would have
know.
sealed the deal.
Yeah.
It would have sealed the deal if they
I
played.
got so excited for the 3 seconds that they aired. I was like, they're not going to do it. And then Travis Scott entered. I was like, oh, man, I hate you, Travis Scott.
Everyone wanted it. Like, I don't know why they, like it's like they wanted their ratings to go down by skipping or by not finishing it.
It was good intent, but I just don't think it played out right. Like whoever came up with the idea, it's like, oh, that's sick. But they should at least went into the song for a little bit.
Yeah,
But
maybe just like the one chorus or something.
Yeah.
Right? And also the internet absolutely blew up because of Adam Levine's nipples. Do you
Really?
guys
I didn't
weigh in on that? Pro or
No,
con?
all I've seen so many comments about his tattoos, but I have not seen any Adam Levine nipple comments, I must say.
wasn't really paying attention. I was
Yeah.
trying to pick up on some of the drum fills.
Part?
Yeah.
I saw someone post it was like they're promoting like a Blink 182 because on his torso is the California.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
it's-
saw a band today that I've never heard of, but I guess it's a band called True Love. Their Twitter account, they posted there's a tattoo on his chest that says like True Love and like a hand,
Yeah.
and they posted something about like thank you so much for the support. Like
That's great.
it was funny.
That is
Yeah.
great.
Hell yeah. Cool. So a slight segment I like to have on the show is questions inspired by the band names of the interview guests. But I don't give any context as to the relation between the question and the name. But usually they're obvious. But we're just going to go straight random.
All right.
The first question is, how would you go about constructing a room of elbows?
Does elbow macaroni count? Because I think anyone likes
Actually, yes. This is your way to interpret it.
mac and cheese
Yeah.
buffet with only
I
elbow macaroni.
only buy elbow pasta when I go to the store, just since I'm in the band. I'm like, yeah, it feels wrong to get anything else.
Ever since he joined, yeah. There's like this innate pressure when you see the word elbow on something, you have to buy it. It's just
So going on the elbow pasta train, what do you think would be the equalizer to get it all sticking together? You know, like bricks have mortar and stuff. What would you use for the elbow?
Alfredo sauce, no question.
You gotta think what Velveeta is probably thicker and gooier than
that's
Oh,
true.
You got me
Balls.
sold. I like Velveeta too. So
Velveeta and maybe like a Velveeta white cheddar combo.
yeah,
you
that's
think
good.
that would work?
Maybe. I'm not really sure.
We're gonna test it out one day, like macaroni art, but
I-
with
not
just a
opposed.
Velveeta
Yeah.
and see what we can build.
Macaroni art, take me back.
Yeah. And the second one, it's a little long, but if you were in the middle seat and 2 people were overflowing into your seat, what would be the one thing you would do to get them off or say?
Oh boy.
Oh, I don't think I've got
Stumper.
enough. I don't know what would it be called, Spencer? I don't know.
I think that would be elbow room that we're looking for.
Nice. So you're going very cordial, be like, "This is my spot."
I just like I
come on.
need a little please.
You wouldn't be aggressive or even passive aggressive at all. Or
I
you
don't
just
think so.
and you
No,
just
I-
be like,
yeah.
get out there.
I think I'm I don't think I'd be passive aggressive.
You don't want
Hopefully
to.
not.
You don't want to come off as like, oh, I'm friend zoning them just because they're a little too close. You just gotta be like, I need a little space, need a little shoulder space, need a little elbow room. Just throw it in there, very relaxed, professional.
Yep.
Shoulder
then-
Space was name number 2. That was the number 1 alternate name to this band if we didn't go
Okay.
with elbow room.
Nice. You got everything covered when you're on an airplane. Maybe that's where you just came up with names. Inspiration on airplanes. Who knows? I love it. Anything can happen. So after this, unfortunately, we have no music video, but that's okay. In the future, we're going to have some. But we are going to be playing your song, A Memory, which is, in fact, the song that I listened to that ended up me being like, oh my God, this band's awesome.
How'd
and
you find it?
I found it on YouTube. That's where I do most of my
Okay.
hunting. And then I got the notification that you guys signed with Penultimate, so I was like, okay, I have to check them out. And then A Memory came up. I was like, I can dig this, and here we are. I don't know, what, 2 months later since I found you. And
Yeah, thanks, man.
Yeah,
Appreciate
thank
it.
you.
so talk us through that song. The listeners are going to hear it. What are they going to expect from it?
I would say, okay, I'm gonna start with like the sound kind of that
Yeah.
song. You know, what we've been hearing from people when that one got put out is, you know, everyone tells us if there's a 2000s nostalgia track on our EP, it's a memory. Like that's the 2000s like pop punk sounding track, and
Okay.
I kind of feel that a little.
Sure.
You know, we tried something a little new on the chorus where we did, me and Ben, the two vocalists, we did a little bit of a layered vocal melody where, you know, I'm a little bit up higher and he's a little bit underneath. And I think we just we started with just Ben on the chorus the one day, and then we just threw this vocal layer on top of it, and we really liked the sound, and we just stuck with that.
Yeah.
So, you know, I think that's kind of, you know, a good little pre-listen, sound walkthrough. And then lyrically, me and Ben read all the lyrics for the band. This one was a nice collaborative effort, I would say. I think I started with a bunch of the lyrics, and then Ben started pulling some stuff apart, and we started rearranging lines and rewriting stuff, and, you know, stuff like that, and it just all worked out. But, you know, I think this song is about the whole EP, A Constant Mistake, kind of flows thematically, and you'll notice if you kind of give it a listen straight through, sometimes you can kind of feel almost as if the songs are coming straight into each other, and that was something we were really big on. And A Memory is the culmination of all of the feelings that went through Sinking and Never After and Left Me on My Own. It's you know, it's remembering the anger and the sadness and the regret and the stuff you didn't regret. And I think it's just when you get to a point in a relationship where you realize that it is over and it's okay, and you're not really hurting that it's over, and you're totally at peace with that. But, you know, there is that little bit of doubt back and forth always as you look back on things in life where you're like, you know, what if this happened? What if this happened? What if this happened? Because you think of anywhere you get in life, there's like 4 million different things that interweaved to get you to that point. And it's like, what if one little thing changed? But, you know, for the most part, you're just like, it's done, and that's totally okay. And I've come to terms with that, and that's at peace with me. And I think that's the message of the song. So
Nice. And that's a true pop punk track then, from front to back.
oh yeah.
Putting it all together, that's exactly what we want to hear.
It's the last song we wrote and recorded for the EP. We wrote probably maybe 7 or 8 songs total for the EP. We ended up sticking with 4 or 5. Like Left Me on My Own. It's kind of one giant song together. But so A Memory was the last song we're working on, and we're writing it during the summer last year, just really vibing out to it, going to the beach, jamming on the acoustic guitars. So it came together naturally, and it was definitely a fun song for us.
Nice. And it's a fun listen. I love the intro. I think that's one of my favorite parts. Like, it starts out slow and far away, and then just hits you, and everything comes together. I'm just like, yes, this is what's up.
Thank you.
That's what I like to hear. So yeah, those were all my prepared questions. I wanted to thank you guys for being on the show, even with the sort of short notice. But do you guys have any last minute thoughts that you want to get out about anything? This is your time to shine.
Thanks for having us, man. We appreciate it. You know, we're just like I said, we're just normal dudes who play music, and we're working our asses off. And, you know, anytime someone can, you know, take even 15 minutes out of their day to just check us out and listen to us, or, you know, have us on their podcast or even anything like that, we appreciate it so much. So thank you.
Of course.
So, yeah,
and I just noticed what I believe is the Story So Far poster behind you, which is awesome.
Yep.
Yeah.
I just put up a State Champs poster in my room finally from a holiday show last year, and I love it.
Love those guys. Great band.
Good bands, yeah.
Sick. So yeah, this will be airing on Friday. Everyone that's watching either this Friday or now, wherever you are in the future, this has been Scott and Spencer from Elbow Room. You're about to hear A Memory, which is off of their EP, A Constant Mistake. Look for big things coming from these guys this year. We'll be relaying the info as it comes. And again, thank you for being on the show, guys.
Awesome. Yeah,
Thanks,
thank you.
Woody.
Yeah, just wanted to say thanks to everyone that has supported us so far. And if you check out the track on the podcast and you like it, thank you so much for checking it.
All right, cool. You guys stay warm over there in Cleveland. We got another 10 vortexes coming.
We'll
see you soon, all right?
All right, sounds good, man.
Sounds good.
Take it easy.
Bye, guys. You did it, guys. You made it to the end of episode 6, and I'm so pumped. I just like screaming, so we're gonna just have to get used to it. Control H. We had a great time. You and me. I guess you guys.
No.
What? For the weather.
No.
Okay, fine. I want to thank my amazing friends, now friends, I hope, please. Spencer and Scott from Elbow Room. You guys are awesome. Catch all their stuff that's going on. They got a big 2019 planned. Thank you to the internet provider for allowing me to do some research and look up shit when I don't do it beforehand. I would like to thank Ruffles for those delicious loaded bacon and cheddar potato skins. I don't know how they do it, but they do it. And also shout out Deadbeats, Omega Images, Elbow Room again, me, Dave,
Prison socks.
Jail Socks, Prison Wallet, and keep it real and follow me. Twitter, Thickwood, THICCWOODY, spinning out vidcast.
You good?
Yep.
Can we stop?
No.